it's John here from thenailschool.co.uk. Today I'm going to look at stamp art, or as young nails call it, art screens. Now it has been around for quite a while, as you probably know, but this one is one that actually works. So first of all, I'm just going to paint some nails in my normal way with some gel polish. I'm using a Kaga range here, and I'm just going to paint it white just so that you can just see the design clearly that I'm going to put onto here with the stampers. So I'll be using a black stamper so you can just see the designs very clearly. Right, so that's one. Just pop that into the light. Let's get another one. This Kaga gel polish, which is Japanese, goes on really nicely, and it's quite reasonably priced as well. It's only $7.99 for a bottle, but it is really nice polish. Another one. I'm just putting that for 30 seconds roughly in the UV light. Obviously, normally I'd put 2 coats on here, but I'm just going to put one on for now because it's not a real person, obviously. I'm now going to get some gel top coat, put that on. This is just my normal gel top coat that you get with any gel polish range. Just put that on there, making sure that I do cover all of the colour, obviously. That into there, and I'm actually going to leave that now for 60 seconds in the UV light or LED, and then we'll come back to it in a moment. Right, so now I'm going to take these back out of here, out of the lamp. I'm going to wipe off the sticky residue layer with some isopropyl. Just wipe that off on all 3 of these samples here. Here we are. I'm just going to move this little piece of paper here because I want that later. So what I'm going to do now is just block over these with a block, and obviously when on the nails, after you've wiped off the sticky layer, just block over your nails to get that dullness, make them dull. Here's 3. So there we've got 3 there. I'm just going to take some of that excess dust off those. Right, I'll put my piece of paper back now. So I've got my 3 samples here. Right, so let's have a look at the stamping system. I'm really pleased with this stamping system because it's the first one that's actually worked. Stamping systems have been around for many years, but this one actually works. This one's from Young Nails, youngnails.co.uk, and what you've got is you've got your plate, which I keep in these little CD holders. They're very good, and this is your plate. And what I find with these plates is, and one of the reasons that Young Nails say they are better than other plates, is that they are etched a bit deeper than other plates that you buy. And of course you've got lots of different designs on each plate. And the designs are quite long as well, so if you've got a longer nail, that's really good. You've got your stamper, and this is like a sticky kind of feel on here, and you've got a small one on the end of this one. I suppose that's for doing part designs or little fingers. And the other stamper that they've got is this one here, which is a clear stamper, as you can see. And what you can do is, when you're trying to place a design specifically in a certain area on a nail, you can look through the hole here and you can see exactly where you're placing it. So that's quite useful as well. We've got the polish they recommend for it, which is just a basic normal polish. This one's called Caption, and it's part of their range for gel stamping and for normal nail lacquer as well. It is air dry, so it's not a gel polish that goes in the lamp. There's a little ball bearing in there, so when you shake it, it's going to mix it up quite nicely. The most popular colours, I believe, are black, silver and white. If you've got those 3, it should basically cover all your needs, but you can get them in a variety of colours. The other thing we need as well is is for removing fluff off your clothing and so on, and this you will use to remove the design, bits of design that's left off your stamper. Never put acetone on these. The other thing you'll need is some acetone-free polish remover, and that's to wipe your plates with. You've also got a scraper, and this has got some instructions on it of how to do the system, demonstrations. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the polish on here, scrape it, and then put our stamper on there, and then stamp onto the nail itself. Don't use any pure acetone on these, otherwise you'll lose your instructions. Just use acetone free and it'll clean it up for you. Right, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to get some polish, and I'm going to wipe off onto one side, and then I'm going to put this along the front edge of the design here like this. Then I'm going to get my card. I use the short end, and then I'm going to wipe over that design. Then I'm going to stamp onto here, press on quite hard, press down, picks it up as you can see here, and then I'm just going to bob that onto here. and there's another one. So you can see it's very, very simple to use. Wipe in between, clean that off. Clean your plate off as well with your acetone free. And clean, obviously, your card as well. There we go. So should we pick something else? Let's have a look what that one is there. So this is like a bit of a flowery design, I think this is. So as I said, I'm using black and white just so you can see it quite clearly. I'm going to place this onto here. Go across. Get my stamper. Press down quite some pressure and it picks up the design. Find the area you want to put it onto and then just go down and there we get the design. Oh, that's a nice one, I quite like that one. Now it almost dries quite instantly on the nail, so it's ready for top coating. Of course you can use any top coat you want. You could use an air dry top coat, but I tend to go for the gel top coats. I just feel it's a bit stronger. Make sure you clean your plates before you put them away and let them dry out thoroughly as well. Clean your screen as well, this here. And you put that away in a bit. So I just get my gel top coat and you can see it is dry. When you stamp on there, you are going to get some on the fingers, the skin surrounding obviously. All you need to do with that is to just remove it with a cotton bud and some acetone free and it'll just come straight off. Let's pop that into there. Get this one with the palm leaves, that's quite nice. And this one was a sort of mosaic pattern. And what I like about doing it on gel polish is that if you put the stamp on and it doesn't quite come out exactly as you wanted it, you can just use some acetone free and just wipe it straight off, the design off the nail, and then you can just do it again. If you put it onto normal nail varnish, on top of a normal nail varnish, your chances are that if you do stamp wrong, to remove it, you're going to damage the polish that you've put underneath. So that's why I like to do it on top of a gel polish. So I'm just waiting for those to come out now, and I'll be back in a moment. So they're now out of the lamp, and we can see the design is on there. The gel polish I've used here, or top coat, is Wonder Gel. I really like this because it's a non-sticky top coat, and when it comes out the lamp there's no residue layer to wipe away. And it gives a very, very high gloss. Obviously you could put this on all the nails, or you could just do it as a feature nail, but there you are. Well, I hope you found that useful, and I think it's a great way and a quick way of putting designs onto your nails. So I bought those from youngnails.co.uk and it's called Art Screens, Caption Art Screens.